I decided to volunteer because I think it's interesting learning about different cultures.
It's really helped me to understand that there are a lot of people here that we don't see all the time, and just being more aware of that and being more aware of how we can all make a difference just with a couple hours a week.
There's so many different opportunities to volunteer with and make a difference.
I am an AmeriCorps Vista member. In particular, I'm a GED coordinator. I create curriculum and design classes for GED learners.
This literacy program really stood out because, as cliche as it might sound, if you can't read, there's so many other things you can't do.
What was the feeling of being needed after you've been here a little bit and you kind of see like how if I don't show up, then who's going to, and it's a very necessary function in society for people to care about this education and like that.
The visitors are very patient. They kind of build up a relationship with kids. You see them reading in the hallway, you see them talking to the kids, and just looking at the kids, you see when they see the visitor, they're like, oh, this is Sarah. They give them a hug.
When? Oh, you did all day on one. When? Two, I was in a room. Oh, I went a bingo.
The best thing about my volunteer work is that it is the highlight of my week each and every week.
The best thing about volunteer work is when you finally see a student that understands something and then they'll get so excited and you really feel like you've made a difference.
Hands down, the best thing about my volunteer work is the connections that I have made with the students and the relationships that I've built.
Watching the kids and working with the kids. Reading with them day after day, working on specific skills, and watching their scores go up each week is just wonderful. You just know you're making a difference in their life.
Instead of being somebody who sits off to the side and talks about literacy issues and talks about problems in society, I'm actually able to go and make a difference.
Was able to prepare them for their citizenship test, and they both passed. So that's rewarding for me to know that I had that kind of input.
The 2 hours every week have made a big difference in just kind of bringing some meaning into your life and feeling like you're really doing something good.
I think the rewards are you really do see people move on. They really do. They learn and they get better, and I've seen people get jobs and and become citizens and all that kind of stuff that they couldn't do otherwise. So that's great.
I found something which I truly love, something which truly makes me happy, and so I come back.
It's just a great feeling.
Yeah, it's a totally great experience. I wouldn't want to do anything else with my Thursday evenings.
But I would say go for it, because there's nothing more rewarding than seeing somebody succeed and seeing them just get it and seeing the look in their eye.
But it's also made me a really active citizen, and I find myself now just naturally going out and wanting to be more involved in my community.
I feel supported, I feel respected. And MLC is so supportive as well with their resources. It's just a really great place to volunteer.